Well, crews are back on scene of that deadly house fire in North Brampton this morning, searching for any victims who still may not have made it out. CB24's Courtney is live once again this morning at Bannis Way with the details, and we can not only see but hear the activity already behind you this morning, Courtney.
Yeah, Nick, there's quite a bit of activity now that it's a little bit lighter. We've noticed quite a few construction crews arriving on the scene. They're bringing in a lot of heavy equipment. Actually, just in the last minute or so, we noticed they brought in this crane. They've got, another big piece of machinery at the front of the home here. This is going to be a big operation and one that is going to take some time. We learned yesterday in the update from fire crews and from police that they were going to have to pull apart this home as part of their search. As you say, 3 people still unaccounted for. It's not clear if the people may have been in the home and they didn't make it out okay, or if the people were just away at the time. That was kind of the challenge that we were hearing from emergency crews yesterday, saying they were working to get as much information as possible. We did learn there were 11 people in the home living in this house. This fire ripped through the home very aggressively yesterday morning at about 2:15. 2 people died, 4 were rushed to hospital, and we've learned through Peel Regional Police this morning those 4 in hospital, that's 3 adults and 1 child, are now in stable condition. So it sounds like there's been a bit of an improvement in their condition, and that is certainly some relief, some good news there. We also heard from Brampton's Mayor Patrick Brown. He arrived here at the scene. He was expressing his condolences, talking about how tragic this all is. And he also expressed some frustration with the person who owns this house, a landlord, saying that person's considered an absentee landlord and that inspectors had been to this home before. Here's more from the mayor on that.
It is still early days, and we'll know at a later date if there are failings to the Ontario Building Code or the Ontario Fire Code, but it speaks to why the city has had such a rigorous and aggressive clamp down on illegal units, because it creates, unfortunately, preventable tragedies. And this obviously is going to be investigated, but obviously as mayor, when I hear that investigations were refused, the entry was refused, it gives me great concern that unfortunately this is going to end up being one of those circumstances that could have been avoided.
So you heard from the mayor there. There are multiple investigations underway here this morning, Nick. We know the city's going to be involved, looking into, the owner of the home, permits, if they were doing anything illegally. We also know the fire marshal's office is going to be on scene again. They had investigators here yesterday. They're trying to figure out what sparked this fire, where and why. We also know police very much a part of the search for the 3 people who are still missing. We also know one of those individuals is believed to be a child. So this is very, very difficult. It is heartbreaking when you consider all of the details here, and we're hearing that from residents in this community. It seems like it's a tight-knit community. A lot of people know their neighbors, their friends, and many just heartbroken to know that 2 people died, and there is the possibility 3 others did not make it out. As soon as we have any more information from the investigators on the scene on this search this morning, we'll let you know, but we're standing by at this point. It looks as though this is going to be a bit of a process. It is going to take some time. Over to you.
It looks like it's picking up as we speak, though. Courtney live in North Brampton again this morning. Court, thank you for the update.